let's look at the new season of Rainbow Six Siege High Caliber. I believe the character's name is Thorn, but that's about all I know. I actually don't know anything going into this. Let's look at this elite promo. You now mix and match between your owned elite items to create the ultimate elite uniform. Discounted elite skins for limited time for characters I already have, I'm pretty sure. These aren't elite skins, are you kidding me? It's Cap. Very colorful. I'll say that. That's the theme, I guess. Look at that. I know someone will like that. That's his elite skin. Oh, that's right, I'm not a VIP anymore. I don't know why they had to remove the seasonal pass. But I already have Echo Jaeger and Hibana, so that's why that's like that. Let's just go over to Hibana, for example, and test this feature out. So, I was already mixing and matching, but I think they weren't letting you use the headgear. Yeah. Well, actually, no, I think they were letting you use the headgear, but this would unequip your animation. Yeah, so default, or you can do your animation. I like that. And then the portrait, duh. And then if I can afford the gold battle. Okay. I think you have to, you know, have the elite. Why am I blurry? No, I should have looked. Fucking just turn the focus off. Good enough. Anyway, I think you have to have the elite to have it be gold, so gold is definitely the way to go. Okay, so if I go to appearance, oh, it should show a full preview for your card. That's kind of cat. So that, yeah, that's much cooler. We're gonna have to go through every operator now. Oh, there you go, preview card. So if you have the elites, you should probably throw them on. Like, for example, I don't have the Sludge Elite. Yeah, so I'd have to buy this. No, not a phone call. Oh, that is. Yeah, but the idea is to have his face revealed, so. Yep, that's still like the, yeah. I think I already mixed and matched her to the way I would like anyway. Because, like, I didn't want, yeah, I wanted the headgear difference. Actually, yeah. So this is just her standing here. That actually looks kind of cool with that, just by default. This is the Sand Viper. A Sidewinder, yeah. It's right there on the screen. I was trying to think of the other one. I think it's called Black Viper. This is OG enough, but I think you can buy it. I think I'm going to do it just out of the sake of mixing and matching. I don't know, this one's more dynamic though. However, just for the sake of making it look weird. I'll just throw on another uniform. uniform and look at that same celebration again. Seems to take a minute to load, which is unfortunate. This doesn't work. Do you see how her shoulder blades went way overboard there? They pulled on each other because it's not the right skin. I just now realized that actually it has the Croft Manor logo on it. That's pretty cool. Okay, so what image do I like more? I guess since we have the Croft outfit, maybe I should do this to show that I have that skin. And we gotta equip that for the elite. I like how you see that it has the, oh, it says I have both. Okay, I get what you're doing there. Okay, so that should be done. Yep. Thermite I have as elite. Throw that right on. Obviously we gotta do the animation one. So now it's, yeah, so headgear. Obviously I'd like it. Well, actually, I think that it's cool that he has his head revealed. I think that this is like a perfect matchup, like a crossover. However, now that we don't have to use that, we can use something else. So like competitor Thermite uniform with his helmet off, but we still have the animation. So this is what it would look like. So, yep. Twitch, gold, portrait, elite, celebration, proper. Okay, definitely the uniform for the elite. And if I wanted to change the headgear, I would have, but this is probably just the most fitting headgear. It's the only one that really matches the color scheme. And also, I like, you know, operators who are masked without a mask and etc. the other way around. So that's already pretty much figured out. There's nothing I can do special with him, I don't think. So, we're already done with that. And then we'll just throw on a red background for him. Because I don't have the elites for these people, so. Okay. Our background, gold. Portrait. Proper one. That one's proper. So now I don't need to use this uniform to have the animation. That one's probably the darkest way to have the uniform, but I like having the character, you know, like I said, revealed. How does the animation look with the default, like, uniform? I kinda like it this way. So, yep, you're good. You don't need anything special, just the red. Blackbeard's got the elite. Okay, so I have his default headgear on. I mean, oh, this is the uniform. It's just previewing the headgear for reasons. I definitely, yeah, I like that. And then if I wanted to mix and match this, I would have before, so. Apatow, red, that's all I got. We already did him on. Ying, Sophia, gold, that portrait, I can unequip this now, but I like it. So that means I've already modified the character that I wanted to in the way that I wanted to. So it could be elite, elite, elite. This could be a way for me to, because I don't really like this animation. I think the music is weird and the dancing really isn't there, but I understand like that it's okay. Like some people actually like the music and that's totally by taste. Dancing, I taste. But I'd rather have the specialty animation. However, now I don't need to use this uniform, but this is where we evaluate, do I like this uniform? I like how it alters the gadget, and I like probably about it. I think that there's other uniforms that look better. Like, I can now do this instead of the other way around. Oh, I could do that. That's kind of cool, but I like the beanies. Or lack thereof for this one. Like, for example, I could do this. What does she look like in a default uniform? I like that. That looks out of place. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I skipped right over these guys. I didn't even think about that. Okay, don't be an asshole. So this means you can now customize your portraits and backgrounds, and that's going to be, and celebrations even, so that's going to be something that we're going to see in the battle pass and sold for money and ripped off as well. Oh man. We got the elite, so we have to kind of pause, we need to slow down here. Obviously the specialty animation, but now we can make him comb himself without hair. What do I have equipped right now? Oh, this one. So we can already have bald man comb him's baldness. So how do we feel about the skin? I like the skin, but arguably it stands out. I like the aviator shades. Let's mix and match this way just to see. You look like a douchebag when you look like that. You look less like a douchebag with this uniform. Okay. So, nothing special really there. Doc. Rook. Captain. Chaka. Hager. Special. So this one I don't actually need the uniform for anymore, but I quite like it. This is the smallest headgear and most matching, so it's better this way, I would say. Bandit, fuck off, fuck off. Frost, elite, elite, elite. Okay. So I no longer need this uniform to make the animation work. I think this is what came with the uniform. So maybe I mix and match like that. We'll just do this to preview the character, because that's another thing. I don't know how to see the character. Because the headgear just matches the uniform the other way. Like, if we go over here. Does the hair have physics? A little bit. Okay, she combs her hair back. So I'm gonna keep it like that just because it's a weird interaction. Otherwise I wouldn't. Got the Valkyrie. Which means we don't need this uniform if we don't want it. Okay, I got the phase one, so first of all, like red is second of all, phase clan. So that kind of sells that. And then you could mix and match this before. That's nothing special. Well, how do we look? Okay, well, I like the uniform. I kind of like how... I don't like how... You can see even in the preview here. The pouches clip. But... I don't know, I kind of like this. And you know, it reveals the face, and it has the Face Clan logo, and it's got red. I like red. I like aviators, and I like that this shows off her hair more, but I think that this looks the best. Again, we'll just use the animation. Kind of let you see the character in different lightings and motions. I don't know if I want to see her face. It looks kind of fucking derpy. The green's kind of out of place. It does not. Oh my god, her animation looks fucking jank. Yeah, let's cover that up for now. Maybe they'll fix it in the future. Okay, have elite. Now I don't need the uniform, but I like the uniform. If I was gonna choose another one, it would probably be the competitor. I'm interested in what this looks like with her default uniform. But otherwise, budget Lara Croft has to stay budget Lara Croft. Let's just throw on that. Doesn't look too out of place, honestly, to me. Elite. Elite. Victory celebration. Okay, so I no longer need yeah, that's the elite. So probably be better to mix and match with that. I would argue that that's the darkest. Well, actually that's darker. But I like this. I think that that's a matching uniform in itself. So no elite. Got an elite here. Definitely want that uniform, so nothing out of the ordinary there. Does she have multiple? No. For some reason I was thinking she did for a minute. I am curious how she looks in a default uniform, so let's just use the fucking this one. So hear me out. Let's use this combination. How does that? Because if the headgear looks okay, then that's how I'd okay, so far, I like the headgear. Yeah, that works. That's the combination I'm going to use then. Whoopsie. Oh, fuck off. There. Perfect. That took only all the fucking time in the world. It's like this battle pass. Oh, there's. Skip. Okay. So this is Thorn, I'm guessing. Kid.
I'm fine.
Spatial awareness, Mozzie. It's what keeps you from getting shot in the face.
Don't be too hard on him. You know, despite popular belief, size does matter.
I completely agree. Sledge!
Seamus.
Brianna? Still tossing men out of your life, I see.
Oh, just the ones who can't keep up.
I can't bloody see the strategy of putting them on the same team, to be honest.
That's why you're not a captain.
You know, having 4 gobshite brothers taught me a valuable lesson. Don't waste your energy on the first 3. So, do you just beat the bejesus out of each other all year?
When we're not busy saving the world? Yeah, pretty much.
Count me in. Oh, bring your mask next time, Seamus.
Huh?
Or breath mint.
Yeah, that's cool. Thorn's combat skills have been honed through the sharpest of points, and anyone foolish enough to think they've got her cornered is going to get cut. We'll look at that last. Story: Tenacity Farm. When I was a little girl on the farm, I loved to watch the horses play. I was mesmerized by the sheer size and strength of these magnificent creatures. I remember thinking they could just crush anything that made them angry, and I envied them. A lot of things used to make me angry, and I wanted more than anything to be big and strong enough to crush them. So I ate my vegetables, I trained, and I grew. The irony I discovered is the more I developed my strength, the more careful I needed to be when I wielded it. The more I trained to become deadly, the more I learned to respect life. And all that crap that used to make me angry became insignificant, like flies, tiny things to be swatted away. Okay, now let's look at the pass. So, you look like a fucking... You're just disgusting. And end of question. What is this? You know what? On one hand, I appreciate it though. Oh, 6 invitation. I like the design on her hat. I will say that. Oh, that's a badass skin. Drake might be playing this season. Yeah, that is what it is. Battle point boosters, which is cool. I do not like this uniform layout. Why is that? Why is it a blue alpha pack? I like the backgrounds. It's an okay skin. This is an attachment skin. Yeah, it's okay. Just for that gun? Yep. Or that character looks just for Ash. I like the SI charms. Steady breath. That was from the cutscene. You look fucking weird. Yeah, it's not too bad. Won't be using that. Probably not gonna use that. Use that. So there's the sun lithograph, and then there was like the moon one, and they're unlocking for different characters. So that's how that's working. I appreciate that the names are more focused on the characters, like Nano Revolution, for example. That's a pretty cool skin. But I'd be wanting to show off what I've already done with Ella, so nothing special to me either. Jaeger's getting a skin. I like the beating heart. Actually, that's probably not Jaeger. That was probably Thermite's gun. No, it is. Oh, it's just a seasonal. Okay. I really like the mission blacksmiths. This is a 3D difference, so I like that. Beating heart. Okay, so you can see on his uniform that's actually like in the design. There's actually like, you know, the cardiac sensors, so that's pretty cool. That's not too bad. Nothing I'm really overly interested in, though. If I can have a Kavera uniform like that, I'll lose my mind. I just like the sweater. I like the design on that skin. That's pretty cool. That's the stadium. Aether vial. Why does this exist? Okay, so there it is. Can I preview it at all? Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then the headgear recruitment trip. Ethereal flux. Okay, so that's an attachment skin. That's pretty worth going for. Okay, it's only for Zofia though? That's cap. I like the way that this skin looks, but I would be using my other skins more often, I think. So the question is, do I really go to 100? I'm glad. I like in the top left. I could get used to life on the farm. Hair down, no makeup. Training here with Brianna's taught me the beauty and simplicity. So we're saying this is no makeup Kavera, whereas we go over here and this is makeup Kavera. Yeah, I guess so. Obviously this is makeup. Okay. Let's look at the other uniforms and stuff to see. Let's go all the way to the end. Just for the uniformity's sake. Is it the other thing where it's only the headgears that say stuff, or do the uniforms say something? First time I sparred with Brianna, I ended up covered in mud. It was nice to see her give the rest of the team a mud baptism. Always had a gift for blending in. Makes it easy to take out anyone who stands out. Farm training? I'd laugh, but I think Brianna may have broken one of my ribs. On the family farm, there was plenty of heavy lifting. Tired wasn't in their vocabulary. Quitting wasn't an option. If you're gonna pick a fight with Brianna, you better bring back up. Heartbreaks are easy. Getting shot point blank in the chest with a 12 gauge, now that hurts. Yeah, it's gonna do more than hurt. My dad used to say bollocks to bullets, I prefer fists. I used to agree until I held one of these. This is the Uzi 50, and it turns out it's not a 50 caliber like a BMG or even a Beowulf. It's a trash weapon, actually. It was literally added to the military and thrown out in like a week. Say hello to my little mate. Sounded better in my head. Say hello to my little friend. Well, if wringing the blood, sweat, and tears out of your nation's flag after a hard day's work isn't patriotic, then I don't bloody know what is. That's facts. All those Bulgarian split squats are finally paying off. My glutes look freaking fantastic. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Let's see it. Let's see it. Anyway. Okay, so let's go up here. Training with Brianna felt like that one time I flipped off my dirt bike and it landed on top of me, only with more bruises. You can't see snakes in the grass if there's sweat in your eyes. Much better sun protection. The gas mask gave me the most awkward tan lines. You could play tic-tac-toe on my scalp. Interesting. That's funny. Bringing breath mitts to an op is an excellent way to announce yourself and get killed. Then again, I probably shouldn't have had that tuna salad before training. Okay. So, for my mental sanity, if I get up here, I'll go for it. And it's a cool skin, but I'm not going to just, because like that's not high up on my list. Maybe I go up to here so that I can have the memory of the skin without having to get it. Yeah. I'm gonna set my sights on 87. I just wrote it down. Okay, so let's go unlock Thorn. I can't afford this. 30% price advantage. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Actually, it's a new month. Unless Game Pass took my money, I should have $10. Let's see. Oh. Grab this, I guess. God, this chair is uncomfortable. It's not my fault. It's not the chair's fault, actually. I have fucking scoliosis. Darn. Okay. There, we have Thorn now. Okay, let's go through our current rewards. I was gonna hope that it would do a quick equip, but since it won't. Defenders. Thorn. Yep, holographic's probably my safest bet. Let's throw on angled and suppressor and see if we can run it with that. Won't let me use universals anymore? You can shoot yourself. You can buy universal attachment skins now. Dude, that's huge. Let's go. That's awesome. I'll just throw on my diamond. Gotta get that casual flex in there. Yeah, look. This is a universal skin. Why can't I put that on other weapons? That's cap. That's the elite. This is a legendary, so I'll use that for this case. And these are all universal skins that actually work. I like that it shows the preview of the weapon and how it's affected by the attachment. Also, the extended mag is an attachment according to the attachment camo. It's cool. It's actually the best. Oh, this isn't like the legendary I thought it was. It's from VIP, one of those seasonals. So let's go back over here actually. Anything more worth my time? I don't know if I have this equipped anywhere, so let's just do that. That looks pretty cool. Appreciate this screen. Get this to show that I wasted money on the game. Okay. We had a Mozzie portrait. Might as well throw that out. Oh, got a background for him too. There you go. Okay. Elf packs. Open now. Ooh, that's really zoomed in. You need to relax. I'm clicking. You can normally click to open. I guess they've moved on. That's a dupe. I thought it was. Legendary. It's not that great of a legendary. I appreciate that it has texture to it though. Huge W. What else? Osa. I'm not equipping that Zofia skin. Put that on Mozzie. Osa. Okay, so Osa. Osa, Mozzie, Ash. Yep, okay, so Mozzie. Actually, I'll do that. I think I stand out less than that, even though it looks, and it's just funny. Might as well, because they're their specialty. Okay, so what was it about Osa? Was it a preview? Fuck off. Yeah, there you go. Ash up here. I got black ice. But did we unlock that? What was that? Is that's not the right one, is it? What is trekking miscellany? No. Okay, we're fine. Let's look again. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, okay. I don't know what trekking miscellany is. Now there's various boosters. You see that? Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do a defense T-hunt. I'm sorry. So. I'm surprised they didn't decide to buy him. I must have been a little under the weather in terms of money. The United Bank of Money. Alright, now we have to do 20 minutes of reading. First of all, Razor Bloom Shell, a throwable device that sticks to surfaces and propels a set of sharp blades shortly after detecting nearby opponents, so it's a booby trap, aka a violation of the Geneva Convention. Brianna Skahan, Thorn, Emergency Response Unit. Born in Ireland. Lift and wait to buy the horses. Pick on someone your own size. Thorn grew up on a farm in part of Ireland known for two things: horse racing and defense forces training. When she wasn't out wrestling one of her 4 older brothers, she was helping breed and raise thoroughbreds for the tracks as well as Ireland's mounted police. Taking a break from farm life to serve in the defense forces as a breather is a Hawthorne tradition. Thorn, however, followed the horses and joined Angarda Shokana? God, fuck you. After 4 years of impeccable service, she applied for the Garda's elite tactical branch, the emergency response unit. Only 5% of applicants passed the grueling 2-week entrance exam. Thorn not only finished top of her class, but would routinely assist other applicants through the training gauntlet. She quickly rose through the ranks as a tactical weapons expert and helped redesign the unit's obstacle course, referring to the former design as a walk in the park. Word of her course reached Kavera, who upon barely completing it exclaimed with exhaustion, "You want a job?" Well, that's an interesting way to put that in there. If you ever want to feel physically inept, shake hands with a farmer. At least that's how I felt when I first met Specialist Brianna Thorne's Gahan. That brief instant, I knew a life's worth of hard work, discipline, tremendous strength, and total control. I knew then and there she'd fit right in. Growing up on the farm, Brianna had to fight for attention and everything else. Her mother and father were too busy and left most of the parenting to her older brothers, and while she may have been picked on when she was little, it all stopped the day she broke her oldest brother's nose. She possesses a strong sense of justice and has zero tolerance for bullying. Yeah, okay, you're just threw that in the sage of all things. You're an idiot. When we discussed her decision to join the police force, she recounted that with some reservation an incident involving her youngest brother, Liam. His many addictions led him to the racetracks where he fell onto the pockets of organized crime members. One night he led them onto the farm where they burned a stable to the ground, killing the champion horses inside. Brianna joined Angardia Soshana there the very next day. She never saw Liam again. Brianna most often glances over hard topics with humor and is quick to suppress her emotions. Signs of vulnerabilities were weaknesses in the eyes of her brothers, which would explain her perfectionism, her competitiveness, and her ferociousness in the field. Brianna's personality is magnetic. She gets along with everyone and elevates the morale with her stories. She's awake and training before most of our specialists have even opened their eyes, though Sledge has recently been joining her on morning jogs. When they asked if their past would be a distraction, she laughed and said only fools get distracted by the past. I was tempted to explain how I'd be out of the job if that was truly the case. Relevant experience. Protection of government officials overseas. Okay, so Mira's evaluation. When Brianna told me how she used to defend her food from the greedy hands of her brothers with a table fork, I was immediately inspired. I wanted to design something severely punishing to anyone foolish enough to encroach on her space. But to have maximum effectiveness in the field, it had to be throwable, proximity activated, and time sensitive. The trick was incorporating high velocity, multi-directional projectiles in a dormant shell. I was a little nervous when Mira said her inspiration for the Razor Bloom shell came out of one of my childhood stories. I thought maybe she was going to hand me a cattle prod or some sort of fancy shovel. Needless to say, I was pleasantly surprised. From the moment I pulled the pin, I was in love. Grenades are unpredictable and can be thrown back in your face, but the Razor Bloom's deployable claws can grip to just about any surfaces. So once the proximity sensor is activated and the device turns red, like me when I'm angry, you'd better keep moving or retreat altogether, because trust me, you don't want to get caught in the blast radius when that thing unleashes what I want to call controlled chaos. Yeah, cool. I like how, did you see that? She has an idle animation. I don't think the other characters do. Well, they can, they shuffle around, but they don't do nearly to the same caliber as that. Yeah, it's relatively brand new. What about Thunderbird? Yeah, they're experimenting, it seems. Alright, well, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment down below whether you liked or disliked the video, and leave me any comments, constructive criticism, feedback, etc. In the description, I have links to my friends and family's social medias and YouTube channels and stuff. What else is there to talk about? I know I'm forgetting something, but if I sit here for 25 minutes, we'll never get anywhere, so peace out.